Olá pessoal, bem-vindos a mais um vídeo da A Noire Parte, aqui quem fala é o amigo João Pedro. No seguinte episódio, conhecemos mais um caso, mais uma mulher assassinada e agora vamos até uma loja do licor.
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn?
Yes,
She's
yes.
dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Ok.
You got some fine stock there, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An
Ela
alcoholic
dormia
in a
cá?
liquor store
Ui,
was never
então
going to work out, was it?
a coisa com o marido não estava a
We'll
ser
take a look around.
muito boa.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Summers.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place, corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Ok, só tens mais sítio para ir.
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Caffrey, ok. Combinações, nada, eu quero as pistas. O livro, ok. O livro já é uma pista também. E a fotografia?
She wasn't always such a loner.
Ah, uma coisa que eu esqueci de referir, pessoal. Esta seria a mãe, não? Está a mãe que lhe escreveu a carta, provavelmente. Seria provavelmente a mãe que lhe escreveu a carta a dizer para ela deixar o álcool, não sei o quê. Vocês viram no último episódio. Mas uma coisa que eu esqueci de referir, não foi aqui que a gente parou no último episódio, parei no bar, mas eu resolvi vir aqui primeiro mudar a inventária porque achei que aqui conseguia mais pistas e, por visto, não estava enganado.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Mas aqui acho que ela está.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Are you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be
ok.
sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
We got the impression
Okay.
that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow.
Ah, então.
She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
We're
Eu acho que tu
struggling for
sabes.
leads,
Eu acho que tu
Robbins.
sabes.
Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch
seria o
with
melhor
Evelyn's
marido?
mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks.
Ok, fixe.
Get the guy, huh?
Isto
Evelyn
está
never
mesmo
heard
dela,
anything.
pelo visto. Mas também ele estar a dar abrigo a uma gaja que bebia para si só o quê? Agora sim acho que vamos até ao bar, pessoal. Bar Manson.
Okay, so go left at the next one.
Holy Toledo! Don't need this?
Turn left at this one here. Keep on going. Straight ahead.
Isto visto
KGPL to any Century unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century unit identify.
Espera aí, antes de
You're behind the wheel.
vamos responder mais um chamado e vamos seguir pela marca.
KGPL to any Century unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century unit identify.
This is car 11K, go ahead.
11K, citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets. Suspect described as Hispanic, 5'6".
Está ferido.
Please, you gotta call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going.
Jackson? Vamos lá. Carro amarelo.
Gonna kill someone.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now.
Aí vamos tirar, assim.
KGPL to any Century unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century unit identify.
A sério, mete-se à frente assim? A sério, escapou?
KGPL to any Century unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century unit identify.
parar.
KGPL to any Sentry unit. A citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Sentry unit, identify.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now. Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
Toma lá. Agora o outro está lá em cima. Bora.
What are you waiting for, Phelps? Up and at him.
Por que não fazes nada também tu, Rusty? Oh.
You goddamn bum!
Car 11K calling KGPL. Shots fired. Suspect is down. We're code 4, but I need an ambulance on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets.
11K, roger on your ambulance. All units be advised the suspect is down on Grand between
Ah, isso
4th and
corta.
5th Streets.
You know the way.
The
You can
suspect
drive.
is down, code 4.
Já respondemos a mais um crime. E agora vamos até ao bar.
You're free to speak to the regulars. Just don't shake them too hard.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind
Mr.
if I ask you
McCaffrey?
some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
De vista.
Do you have a criminal record,
criminal,
Mr.
tens?
McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Não sei se acredito muito.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
Deixa eu ver se... Mentira que temos o livro. Essa já é a primeira.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You looked down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
Ah não? Mas temos um livro. Por isso...
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself, lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it. I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night.
Hotel?
They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Então agora vamos aonde, pessoal? Vamos ao bowling ou vamos ao hotel? O que é que vocês dizem?
I'm stumped.
Next stop has
Ideas?
got to be the bowling alley.
O jeito aqui não há telefone, portanto... Hello! Oh, ainda agora chegaste?
You can drive.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in. Car 11K, car 11K, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central, code 2.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Ah, já está já está selecionado. Vamos até à esquadra. Parece que o capitão quer falar connosco.
Just ignore this turn.
Mas este McCaffrey achei muito estranho, pessoal. Tem ficha criminal e depois que não a conhecia bem e ela e o livro e tudo. What the hell? Que qualquer coisa que não estava a ter certo.
Hey! Don't turn here. Keep on straight.
Até à esquadra para ver o que é que eles querem.
Stay on this road. I need you to take a left at the next corner. Up ahead, you make a right. Calm down. Attaboy, up there you go right now.
E polícia, meio-dia e 24.
Why is the word abbreviation?
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Não me digas que tem a ver outra vez com o caso
Mouthpiece store
da
strips off me
Dália,
at the
pois
grand
é.
jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
It's a cut from the newspaper.
Son, you're a couple of shingles short of a fool.
The only reason some people get lost in thought is because it's unfamiliar territory.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case. But but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on
Okay.
Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Ora sim,
Got our
vamos.
orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
I don't need this. I used to be indecisive. Now I'm not so sure.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Onde é que está um telefone meu?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks for your help.
Apartamento McCaffrey, ok. Mas vamos primeiro ao... Não sei se a gente vai direito à casa dele, se vamos primeiro ao bowling, pessoal. O que é que vocês dizem? Ah, já está no carro, o Rusty.
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What's it got to do with?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out. Okay, at the next corner, hang a right. Attaboy, up there you go right now.
Go left, just now.
Quatro aqui.
All units, officer needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill
Esta gente bate toda aí. Eu vou entrever já.
Keep on straight.
Mas não fala. Às vezes fala, mas a gente tem que falar mais. No viagem é muito calada.
Up ahead, you make a right. Keep on going. Straight ahead. Okay, so go left at the next one.
Your lighting should be reformed.
Ok, chegamos no Boeing.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan. He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. It stuck in my mind because she
Onde é
was
que está
much
esse Jimmy
older,
já agora?
old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
Eggs were running.
How bad is it? Come on, you could tell me.
Waitress. Get another spoon.
2 club sandwiches. Thank you, waitress.
Down the left side of the alley.
Get a bowl of that chili.
All these grits.
Food wasn't great, but you're nice.
I love these waitresses. Everyone's a doll.
I can't decide between the tuna fish and the chicken.
Root beers all around, doll.
Onde é que está esse Jimmy, meu?
Used to be indecisive. Now, I'm not so sure.
A skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
Done.
Estamos.
You're a couple of shingles short of a fool.
The only reason some people get lost in thought is
Então
because
pode ser um destes, não?
it's a five-star goddamn wedding.
2 club sandwiches.
Mister, a man like you always loses a battle of wits because
Não é?
Next.
Can't decide between the tuna fish and the chicken.
You call me
Mano. Onde é que está esse Jimmy, meu?
Family born without a tail.
waitress. Get another spoon.
Eggs were running.
Não encontro aqui ninguém, mano. Só sou esse aqui. O único que não tinha na minha principal.
The early bird gets the worm. It's like a mouse.
Só se deve tiver ali naquela casa.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Oh, não. Foge logo. Bolas, não consigo.
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Oh, carro dele é
Or a
rápido.
middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
If this is the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
I'll try to shoot out his tires.
Wish me luck.
Para!
Cole, spit him out.
He's going through the square.
I hope the people see him in time.
Olha. Saí do carro para
Little
nada.
pen boy's getting the best of you, Cole.
What if they run because someone's setting them up? Because they feel like...
Pensava que ele tinha parado o carro, afinal não.
What are you waiting for? Get after him! We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer! Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to land it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means. Hit him, Cole! Spit him out!
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and
Será
saves
este
us
foi
all
este
the
que matou
trouble.
mesmo?
He's going through the square!
Hope the people see him in time to get out of the way. What if they run because someone's setting them up? Because they feel like the deck is stacked against them?
Don't make up ridiculous stories for them, detectives. Leave that to the perp's imagination. Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
It's all right, as long as he doesn't kill us. I'm okay with it. Oh, God, this kid's crazy. He's gonna kill us. Joyride is over, kid. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. That is the end of that. About fucking time.
What do you think?
Estava a ver que tinha bugado. Apanhamos. E agora? Ei, quietinho, aí dentro. Ai.
Advice?
Call me a red basher, but I think we should look in on that fellow traveler from the bar. That McCaffrey guy.
Então vamos aqui em casa do McCaffrey. E vais-te laguear. E depois paramos o vídeo, pessoal.
Can you drive to this one?
O gajo era doido, meu. E desatou, assim que vezes desatou a fugir, muito suspeito. Bem pessoal, nós vamos ficar por aqui, espero que tenham curtido, deixem o vosso like e comentem, subscrevam o canal e ativem para não perderem os próximos vídeos desta série e outras séries. Um abraço a todos, fui!